بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي وسلم على رسوله الكريم سيدنا ونبينا وشفينا وحبيبنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. اللهم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا Muhammad وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. Respected brothers and elders, ulama kiram, hufad kiram, brothers and elders, mothers and sisters, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, with the fazl and karam of Allah ta'ala, we have almost completed 1/6 of this blessed month of Ramadhaan. Just now we'll be done with 5, then 10, 15, 20, then khalas. Before you know it, Eid is come and it's gone. May Allah ta'ala grant us barakat and bless. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us all kinds of difficulties, calamities and hardships, and forgive our sins and our shortcomings. Inshallah. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. So looking at Surah Yusuf, and mental health and depression and all these things that it can help us with, inshaAllah al-Aziz. We look at the verses, Alif Lam Ra, as we've mentioned before. These are huruf muqatta'at, letters and words that only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows the meaning of. And Nabi Kareem sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam possibly knew the meaning of this. Tilka ayatul kitab al-mubin, Allah Ta'ala showing the importance and the greatness of this kitab, of this Quran, saying that this is the very clear book. There's nothing hidden about it. There's no lies. There's no stories added up to make it look spicier and to make it sound nicer. There's nothing like that. It's straight and it's the truth. Inna anzalnahu Qur'anan Arabiyyan la'allakum ta'qilun. Allah Ta'ala says that indeed we have revealed the Qur'an in the Arabic language la'allakum ta'qilun, so that you may understand. نحن نقص عليك أحسن القصص. We reveal to you this beautiful story, the most beautiful of all stories, of which we have revealed to you in this Qur'an. وَإِن كُنْتَ مِن قَبْلِهِ لَمِنَ الْغَافِلِينَ. Before this you weren't aware. Today we move forward onto the 4th ayah, where the dream actually happens now. إِذْ قَالَ يُوسُفُ لِأَبِيهِ يَا أَبَتِ إِنِّي رَأَيْتُ أَحَدَ عَشَرَ كَوْكَبًا وَالشَّمْسَ وَالْقَمَرَ رَأَيْتُهُمْ لِي سَاجِدِينَ. So Yusuf alayhi salam, it is mentioned that he was young. He was not even baligh at this stage. So he's young. He's under the age, maybe it's mentioned some narrations, he was about 12 years old. But his intelligence and his intellect is such, and look at what is being mentioned here and how he has this discussion with his father, and then think about it. Can we have such a discussion with our children? Is it possible for us to have such an intelligent discussion with our children, or do we have to only speak in some slang because that's all they understand properly? So here, and it also shows us the etiquettes of speaking to one another, and we'll look at this, and also the fact that how a father should also be listening. Father should be listening, not only commanding that you've got to do this, you've got to do that, and that's it. So he says, إِذْ قَالَ يُوسُف. When Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam, لِأَبِيهِ, he said to his father, Ya abati. He didn't say, Oi dad. Sadly, we even find children nowadays, they call their father by their first name. I don't know, maybe in some places it might be okay, but from the way I was made to understand it, that you never spoke to any person older than you, never addressed them by their name unless you put some respectable words with it, uncle or auntie or whatever it is. So he says, Ya abati, oh my beloved father. What the love of Arabic. Say, Musa. Ya abati, oh my beloved father, oh my father that I have love for. You are expressing love just as you are talking. You find in the Asian communities, Love is a bit hard to find. And then you find it within especially the communities at the marketplace. Yeah? When you go to the market, everyone is one another's love and darling. 50p love, 50p darling. Thank you love, thank you darling. Yeah, there's a bit too much overflow there. That's all bakwas there, you know what I'm saying? It's not really meant. Yeah, someone says that to your wife, you don't batter them because the guy is in love with your wife. Yeah, he could just be saying it just to try and make the sale sweet. He probably did. Allahu Akbar. Let's just leave it at that. Let your imagination take over there. Yeah, but look at the Arabic language. When your children call you, how do they address you? Yeah, I know my father. He's standing there outside, but for some reason, he's just never liked the word dad. He's never liked it when we call him dad. We call him Papa, Abi, whatever. He was fine with that. Just dad, he just never liked it. He said, I'm not dead. So we all have a big laugh about it. Yeah. Now we tease him with that one. When we were small, he couldn't tease. So he says, oh my beloved father, inni ra'aytu, what have I seen? I have seen ahada ashara kawkaba. I seen 11 stars. Wash-shams, and the sun. Wal-qamar, and the moon. Ra'aytuhum li sajidin. I see them making sajda to me. Now you think to yourself, how is the stars going to make sajda? What did his stars look like? Were they 5-pointed, 6-pointed, or 8-pointed stars? Yeah, there's no need to worry about that. Focus on what is the context of the story, what is being highlighted here, that he is narrating something as a young child, and his father is not fobbing him off and saying, yeah, you know what, you watch too much Disney cartoons. Yeah? And because of that, you're seeing all these things. However, that said, with regards to our dreams, one of three things. One, it's actually a true dream. Two, and this is most cases, is what you've been thinking about. It may not turn out in the dream exactly what you thought about in the day. Yeah? But the dream that you are seeing is more related to whatever you are thinking about or you spoke about in the day, or maybe you're trying to do something and now in the dream also you're seeing the same thing. Right? And the last one is shaitan. And shaitan, when does he normally come and give you the dreams? After he's finished? Urinating in your ears. He urinates in your ears, you know that. Who didn't know that he urinates in your ears? Maulana? Say na? You didn't know. That's why, huh? In your mouth. Allahu Akbar. I don't know. I don't know about that. Lekin roza laga hai shayad. You miss Fajr, he loves it. Shaitan loves it when we miss Fajr. Yeah? If you can get up for Fajr, you've won your battle against Shaitan. Allah Ta'ala make us all successful in that. Inshallah. Ameen. And especially after Fajr, I remember in my student days, I had some really crazy, frightful dream, and I woke up aspiring, and I went and ran to who is now one of the senior muftis of South Africa, Mufti Muhammad Sayyid Mutara Sahib. I said, Mufti Sahib, I need to speak to you now. He says, listen, I've got to go for class. I said, Mufti Sahib. And alhamdulillah, we had a good relationship with the ustads. Yeah, we didn't have to worry that he's going to pull out a fresh cane and give us some fresh masala in the morning. Yeah. I went to him and said, Maulana, look, this is a story. He said, yeah, what's up? I spoke to him. He said, Bhai, tu kya fikar karte ho? Why you worried? Doesn't matter. Go back to class. It's nothing. It's only shaitan and his waswasa. Yeah? And yet I felt in that dream as if that was really happening to me. Subhanallah. Shaitan, say, don't let him take the better of us. Inshallah, may Allah Ta'ala make it easy for us. So he says to his dad, I see 11 stars. That's his brothers. Yeah? The 11 stars represent his 11 brothers. His father had 2 wives. Abhi kaun baat kar raha tha? Someone was saying 2 wives. Was it you? Must I say your name? Or must I say his name? Khalid.
Sorry, I used my name.
Khalid and Firoz both want 2 wives. Maulana, this is your neighbor. You'll have to just perform Firoz's nikah there. If his wife gives permission. Inshallah.
Well, rumor has it, you don't need permission.
Yeah, Ahmad.
Rumor has it, you don't need permission.
Ahmad says that rumor has it, you don't need permission. Yes, you do not need permission, gents. You do not need permission to get married second time. Just remember a few things, or your wife going to hit back at you, because this woman also become chalak and they become hushiyar now, you see. They reckon, you don't need permission, we don't need to cook for you, we don't need to iron your clothes, we don't need to do this, we don't need to do that. So, bichara, there we are stuck, some of us. Not me, I'm fine. I iron my own clothes, just because I like it that way. But then some guys are stuck now. You know what, my first wife is not going to cook for me. Then what do I do? How am I going to have two wives? May Allah Ta'ala make it easy for us, inshallah. First look after one wife, then inshallah you can go on to two wives. You've got to be able to fulfill their rights equally. Yeah, one brother came to me once and he says, you know what, I want to get married, and here the woman is ready, I've already spoken to her, spoken to him. He said, Maulana, just do my nikah, man, just do my nikah. I said, do you know what is your responsibility once your nikah is done? He says, yeah. I said, my wife and I'll go check her out now and then and bye. This is not your girlfriend you're talking about. This is not your fancy car you got parked in the garage. This is a wife. So then I explain that, look, you know, you have to spend equal time with the first, number one, number two, yeah. And if you increase on there, you know, then you have to spend equal time everywhere. And then after I finish saying whatever I had to say, Bichara said, Maulana, Jazakallah, thanks for not performing my nikah. Right? So, Alhamdulillah.
First one, you already spend a bit of time. Can you not compensate for the second one?
Right, then just make 4 nikah one time. Yeah? I can't remember. There was some alim had said something. I don't know, you might have seen that share, Maulana, that was going around about the one who has one wife and the one who has 4 wives. The one who has 4 wives, right? Let's hope the wives don't batter us, because I see they're watching here, right? The one who has 4 wives, is there for him every day is Eid. Because the wife has missed him for the past 3 nights, he hasn't seen him. Tonight is my night. She's not going to be sitting there with her hair looking all like she swallowed a grenade. She's not going to be sitting there in her pajamas and her dirty clothes. But she's going to be looking smart. It's going to be like your suhag every night. Yeah, but then you need to be eating khajur throughout the year. Inshallah. Bismillah. Right, we've got only 4 minutes left. We'll talk about Surah Yusuf tomorrow, inshallah. Let's rather make dua. If I can humbly request our Maulana Khalid Sahab to please make dua. Tomorrow, kal nahi aata bhai. Maulana, I think we should all, Maulana ki barakat ho jaye. Maulana is, that's the second time. In about 10 minutes you've done this now. Inshallah, dekho Musa. You have to wash down the khajur also. Sorry, I requested for extra water. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين. اللهم رب ارحمهما كما ربيانا صغيرا. اللهم ارحمنا مراشدنا وأعيذنا من شرور أنفسنا. Ya Allah, most kind, most merciful. Ya Allah, grant us all the goodness of this world, the cover and akhirah. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, grant us the best of this world, the cover and akhirah. Ya Allah, most kind, most merciful, safeguard us and protect us from Jahannam. Ya Allah, safeguard us from the punishments of Jahannam. Safeguard us from the fire of Jahannam. Safeguard us from the torments of Jahannam. Safeguard us from the difficulties of Jahannam. Ya Allah, on the day of Qiyamah, do not put us through any sort of difficulties. Ya Allah, most kind, most merciful, grant us entry into Jannah without any reckoning. Ya Allah, but before that, during our life in this world, Ya Allah, make us of those who are strong enough to defeat shaitan on a daily basis. Ya Allah, make us of those who can establish 5 times salah. Ya Allah, make us of those who can perform our salah without any difficulty. Ya Allah, make us of those who can recite the noble Quran daily. Make us of those who can spend in charity daily. Make us of those who can read the Quran daily. Make us of those who can make dhikr daily. Make us of those who can go for Hajj and Umrah. Make us of those that can fast properly. Make us of those that can fulfill the rights of one another, our fellow brothers, our Muslims, our parents, our fellow Muslims, our spouses, and our children, and our siblings.